Rigging Station, brought to you by Diamond Fishing Products, most reliable monofilament and braided fishing line in the world.
On this week's Rigging Station, I wanted to talk to you a little bit more about circle hooks. Circle hooks have really gained popularity with recreational anglers in the last 5 to 10 years. However, commercial fishermen have been utilizing circle hooks for decades, and they've really been around for centuries. It's a really effective design for hooking fish right in the corner of the mouth. There's a couple of key characteristics that you need to look for when purchasing circle hooks. Number one is size. Circle hooks are available in everything from a 1/0, which is ideally suited for a fragile live shrimp or a small whitebait, all the way on up to big game hooks in the 14/0 to 16/0 size. So make sure you select the right size hook, not only for the bait that you intend to use, but also for the fish that you intend to catch with that hook. You can purchase circle hooks with a straight eye, which is ideal if you intend to tie a small loop knot or an improved clinch knot, or with a bent eye, and that's better suited for snelling your hook right onto your leader. In addition is the offset. I'm sure you've heard the term inline circle hooks, and what that means is the actual hook is straight. The barb is not offset from the shank at all. It's perfectly in line. That's a tournament approved hook. It is perfectly suited for hooking fish right in the corner of the mouth and for avoiding getting that hook in any vital organs or harming that fish in any way. If that design is just off by a couple of degrees, if it's just bent just a little bit and it's not a perfectly inline circle hook, you still risk that chance of harming the fish. Still a really effective hook for a wide variety of species, but not tournament approved and not the best hook if you intend to release your game fish. Along with that bend is also the point of the hook. This really plays a big role in how effective a circle hook is. You want that hook to be at a 90-degree or more angle right to the shank. As long as it's at 90 or more degrees, that's the true definition of a circle hook, and it really does a great job of avoiding harming any fish. If that point is just up just a little bit by just a couple of degrees, you can still hook that fish in the throat, in the gut, and you can still fatally wound that fish. Again, a perfect hook for a wide variety of scenarios, but not the best hook if you intend to release that fish. With any size, with any design or style circle hook, there's a couple of things that are universal. And number one, it's that you don't set the hook. Remember that. This is not bass fishing. You're not heaving back really hard and striking and setting the hook. Allow the fish to eat the bait. Allow the fish to swim away from the boat. Lock up, point the rod tip right at the fish. And as that line comes tight, that hook will pull out and it'll lodge right in the corner of that fish's mouth every time. It's a perfect setup. Once drag starts coming off the reel, slowly lift your rod tip and begin to fight that fish. So it certainly takes a little getting used to, but I can tell you that your hookup ratio will soar with circle hooks.
Rigging Station, brought to you by Diamond Fishing Products, most reliable monofilament and braided fishing line in the world.